Alright, this fit's kind of weird and different, but I was just kind of really thinking about it. I was like, huh. I was watching this old order. I was watching the old RDC World skit about like if I forgot what his name was. It was like Anime in Real Life or something like that. And it was I just remember watching. I remember watching. I was like, huh. These people actually don't have that bad of quirks. Or at least at least I want to see how I can make the quirks work. Cause they're portrayed as like trash and you can't do anything about it. So let's do that. All right, first MS Paint. First, the person who ability is charge.
My quirk's name is Charge.
Char, char, how do you make a G charge? And this fool, he can charge things like a phone, right? I'm assuming that he puts like electricity into the phone like that. I'm using his paint as a chill. I was never using his paint as a chill. So right, I'm assuming he can do that. So this is pretty easy fix to make him actually a useful hero. Is make him have like a gauntlet kind of like a gun or something, and let him like, and he can just like, or like some kind of like blaster thing on his arm, and this so he can just put energy into this thing or into this thing, and then just like shoots lightning or like shoots some kind of like thing or something like that. That's the easier one. Or even like, or even like with maybe enough training, he could like even with enough training, he could I don't know, be able to like produce electricity from his hands or something like that. Because I mean, putting electricity into the phone somehow. So he should be able to at least do something like that. That's pretty easy though, so remember that. Alright, next person is the bullseye dude.
My quirk's name is Bullseye.
Now this is definitely the hardest one, because he probably has the most useless ability. Now I'm gonna try to think this ability can kind of be worked in two ways. Either he literally puts a bullseye on stuff. Like let's say this is like a car. I mean that's what was portrayed in like the skit. He like put the bullseye on the car. But yeah, or is it like kind of like it's weird because it could be like spray paint or something, or like can you like I don't know. It's kind of weird. Just like well, I was thinking, yeah, his quirk is definitely the most useless, but I'm gonna try and make this work. All right, so let's pretend there's like a bad guy, right? It's a bad guy, and he's pretty buff. He's pretty buff, you know. He's got a six pack. He's got a six pack or some trash. And yeah, he's evil, bro. This man's evil. And let's say bro over here. The guy. This looks so trash. So let's say he can put bulls on himself. So I'm assuming he can do two things. One, he can put the it literally puts a bullseye on it. I'm gonna say a permanent one that you can't take off that unless he controls that. He controls that with his mind. And yeah, he could do that with the bullseye and trash. And I'm assuming he could put it on people and stuff. And he can control the size of it, so he can make like a small bullseye, you know, maybe like a huge bullseye. So yeah, so yeah, so this is like I said, a buff dude, and Brody over here uses a bullseye. He could just blind him, just like boom, covering his eyesight like that. And Bro's like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing. Where am I this way? He could just be. No, honestly, I'm not saying he could take people like All Might or some trash, but like making people blind, that's pretty cool. That's pretty good ability. No, let's assume it doesn't work like that, or something like that, right? But what if he like? But his ability could be used in like another way. Oh my gosh, how do I make the tools bigger, bro? I don't even know how to do any of this trash for real. Whatever. Alright, let's say he can use the bullseye in a different way. Or like with like the fact that he can like the fact that he can like that he can like let's make it work like this, right? Let's say he puts the bullseye on like a person, like let's say it's right here on his cheek. Let's say he had like a gun or like a slingshot or something. And he pulls that trash back. That's like a rock. Boom. Let's say like he trained himself to like be able to hit that bullseye. Like let's say he was like super skilled with like aiming at stuff, so just make it a lot easier. Just to know like okay, and he would learn like the anatomy anatomy of a person or something like that. So you know like where okay, this, and this is like fatal shots. So let me just get my screenshot out. Boom, or my gun. Bah, boom. Bro's done, right? That's probably the only useful thing, other than just like blinding and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it for those people. I'm not gonna lie. So let's move on to the person who I thought had the most broken ability. I'm not sure, not broken, but a good ability like charge. This dude, this Brody that can see in the future.
Oh, I can see in the future.
This Brody who can see in the future, but it was only like what point oh my gosh, point five to like point. Do we see point 5 to point 3 seconds, something like that? So obviously this is pretty useless. But let's make this work. We can make this work. All right. Let's pretend there's a dude. He's about to swing. He's like, whoosh, I'll punch you, bro. Swing, bro. He's about to swing on you. And bro's in his mind. He's thinking like, okay, I know bro's about to swing in this, in this, in like a point to point 5 ratio, like a second. What if bro over here trained his like reaction time so well by doing like the reaction time test where like you see how fast you are, or there's other ways to do it. I don't know. There's like more ways online to train reaction. What if he was super good at doing reaction time that he could just use his ability for defense, like dodging? Let's say okay, so I'm assuming that let's say that bro, right? Let's say that point 0.5 is not that much. Obviously, you're not gonna be like counter like weave, not doing that point 0.5, right? Obviously. So what if he just used it for defense? Like, what if he got really good karate or something like that? The point where he could just like load a really quick dodgy move, like a blind one, like pa, or a really quick like dodgy move. So, but you're right here, the start point. This is start. Start. Right, this is the starting point, and then you swing, and you're about midway. Swing is like pa, right? That's like a second, kind of like a few, like a point 0.5 or something like that. What if you sold that, like just like you sold like him swinging, right? Like if he forced that, he's like, oh my gosh, I know how to. He's the punch is gonna be like right here. Say, alright, bet. Move out of the way. Boom, bro misses. That seems more realistic to me. Or at least that's the only thing I feel like he could do in a situation like that. Or let's say someone's about to get like shot or something. Maybe in certain situations, if like someone's about to get shot, bro over here is just like a normal like average Brandeezy. Bro pulls out the Glock. Boom. Let's say he over here has like bulletproof armor or something like that because he's a superhero. And he's walking by, and a civilian's like, "My gosh, there's Brody here. He's a gun." As soon as he whips out, he's like, "Oh my gosh!" And the bro's like, "I got you, bruh." Steps, beelines it in front of him. Boom, takes a shot. Stiff him. Boom, bro's just like, because he sold it in the point 0.5 seconds. He took out his gun. He's like, "Okay, I see it." Boom. But I'm assuming obviously he can activate it when he wants to. That seems pretty much to me. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the best I can do with what what seem like useful quirks are. So yeah, that's kind of it. I don't know. I just a little short thing, you know. I thought that was kind of cool. That was kind of fun. I kind of been pondering that for a bit after I watched this game. I was like, wait, these actually aren't that useless quirks if you think about it. That useless. Oh, what we've seen to other. So yeah. The bitch dropping soon. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right. I got it, bro. All right. Peace. Love y'all. How do I do that? Like, love y'all.